Do you think the government is surveilling the citizens without us knowing? Why or why
Absolutely, yeah. They've been doing it for a long time. And that's the whole controversy about Edward Snowden. In fact, go to Wikipedia and type in government surveillance programs, global government surveillance programs, and it will bring you up this monstrous list of all the ways that they are using our technology, which we invite into our own lives, to surveil us. And I think that the beautiful thing, or the tragic thing about it, is in 1984, Orwell, introduces a situation where we have telescreens constantly monitoring us, but he never explained how they got there. And we have that answer. It's all self-imposed. We are going to choose to allow ourselves to be surveilled. And every time you click yes for terms of service without reading them, you're essentially just waiving that right.
All right. What techniques do you believe they are using to do this?
I mean,
you
it's-
said the phone, and what other things
pretty
are
much
they using?
you have to ask yourself, what is the capacity of your phone? What is your phone capable of doing? And anything that it can do can be used against you. And that's the reality of it. Do you think your phone is listening to you? Now, I often look at my phone and ask myself, like, is there an agent looking back at me? And I think that's a really legitimate concern. They can bug us, they can record us, film us. And it's simply the criteria, the warrant for that, I think, as we go forward, is becoming less and less, and that's a real danger for us going forward if we want to preserve, on any level, the idea of privacy as originally established in the Constitution.
All right, and then the last question is: do you believe we are in a neo-Orwellianistic society?
I think that the appropriate term would be neo-Orwellian / Huxleyan society, because I think you had to look at 1984 and Aldous Huxley's Brave New World is sort of a composite. Orwell believed that we live in a dystopian nightmare where the government's constantly surveilling us and we really have no capacity to step outside that framework. And Huxley's vision was a little bit different in that he believed essentially that complacency would be the dystopia, and that through a combination of social conditioning, social engineering, and medicine or drugs, people would stop really caring about things. And I see the world today as a synthesis of those two ideas, where we do have the level of surveillance, but we also have just general malaise and apathy among the masses, and that's going to be one of the biggest problems going forward, especially for my generation, because we've I think allowed this to happen. Your generation actually has to be the one to as they say, get woke and start to reverse this trend.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
No problem.